Hi, this is Conversations with Kim, and today we're going to discuss some lawyerly questions, some advice to give, things of that nature. A lot of times I get questions about what skills a person would have that would make them a good lawyer or something like that. I always kind of joke and say ADD because it's kind of true. You have to be able to jump from one task to another quickly and be able to do it and keep your mind kind of straight. So being able to kind of jump tracks quickly is to do that, being detailed, being able to get along with people. And that's usually the hardest part about our job is getting along with people and dealing with the people, and especially in some of their worst ways. When you're dealing with the criminals or the family where emotions are very high, your freedom is high. So a lot of it's you're a counselor too. People ask about my days a lot, about what a good day would be. Again, I joke and just say a good day would be at the pool and not here, but normally my days are so different. Mondays I would be in court all morning and then again in the afternoon, where Tuesdays I might just be in my office all day. So it just depends on the day and, the people that you're dealing with. Again, kind of goes back to that. So it's just never the same, which is what I kind of like about the job is my days are never the same. Never 2 days the same. So that makes it for a variety and makes it a lot better. So obviously, everybody always asks about new legislations that's come down, like expungement laws have now changed. So they always wonder how we keep up to date, how we get the new information. And a lot of times the state bar offers training classes, different continuing education programs. The state of Michigan doesn't require people to have continuing education, though the criminal division of the state of Michigan does require us to have 12 hours each year. But as attorneys, you kind of have to continue, even though nobody's telling you have to. And otherwise, you're kind of out of the loop and you don't know what's going on. There are days when things just kind of stress you out or get more difficult than you would like to. But as an attorney, or even in different professions like the physicians, is you have to kind of compartmentalize what you're doing and realize it's not you. This is not your life specifically. You're dealing with others, but you have to separate yourself from your clients and to be able to kind of walk away each night and go home and kind of let it go. There are cases where you can't. They're just so you're so used to it and you're so invested in that case that it makes it difficult to do that. But you really have to try kind of for your own sanity to be able to walk away. We get a lot of questions as lawyers as how I could represent that person, or why am I doing this? Why am I representing them? And a lot of that is, again, in the criminal because, why would I choose to represent somebody that's been charged with a sex crime against a child? I don't always choose that as a public defender. I am assigned those cases. And whether I like that person, I, don't like that person, the charges that they face, each person is still entitled to representation and good representation to make sure that their rights under the Constitution are being followed and not being violated. So that's kind of my stand on it. Everybody still needs representation no matter what happened. We don't necessarily have to like the person, and we just have to be able to represent them in the manner. So the advice that I would give a new attorney or somebody that is getting ready to pass the bar or in law school is go out and get the different experiences. Go do lots of internships with different companies and law firms and get that areas, all of the areas. You can do contract work, you can do family law work, you can do criminal law, you can do banking, you can do any number of different areas in the law. And just because you think that you want to go in one specific area, the application of the law and what you learn in law school are two separate and apart things. You learn theories in law school where the applications could be completely opposite of what you think. So as an instance, I always thought I was going to be a prosecutor. That's what I wanted to do. I thought that would be best. But I actually like my job as a defense attorney. So you just never know. If you have any questions for me, you can call at 517-797-6021, or you can visit my website at kbergerlaw.com.